you've lost today's podcast.
I just pressed undo or something. I pressed something and the whole first bit disappeared.
So the 20 minutes we've just done
recorded
Tuesday morning is
for the
gone.
first time. For the first time that's ever happened. No, it happened once before, but it was my fault then too. And the jackpot went and found it in the depths of the computer somewhere.
It's always your fault.
It's always my fault. Anyway, I have lost today's podcast, so I'm really sorry. This is the second bit of today's podcast. This is what's in your phone. Let's just run with what's in your phone.
All right. So it's a quick one in case you're on your way to work. The jackpot isn't happy.
The jackpot's giving me... Oh, no. Look at the look on that guy's face.
Oh. If you could see me through my bulletproof glass here, you'd see how angry I am as well. I just gave the performance of my life.
It was a really good... It was really... Actually,
how funny
action
was it?
bar, oh my God, it was funny. How was that bit where... No, we can't.
We can't go.
No, save it till on air. Anyway, we are on air. Stuart.
Lorin.
We talked about so many things. Can we remember any of them? This always happens to us. We can't remember what we just spoke about, can we? Can we summarise them for people?
Point. No, we can't.
I think we can summarise. We did talk... Did we talk about old media? No.
Did we? No, that was yesterday.
No,
I think.
I don't know what we're talking about. I think we mentioned it again.
Who cares?
Anyway, point is...
What's in your phone, Lauren Clark? This is the shortest episode we've ever done.
I'm so sorry to everybody.
This is even shorter than the old summer series.
This is terrible. But look, I've got a what's in your phone. And speaking of the jackpot, I'm in the bad books with both the stews today.
Oh, no, I'm happy with you.
Because I lost the whole podcast.
I'm just happy with you in general.
Oh, you're a nice boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen to this because this may make you even happier. Because the headline is, smart spouse, clever friends can raise your IQ. So intelligence, which is long thought to become fixed at about 18. Now, this is in the Weekend Australian, and I'm not entirely sure.
I'm just going to call this at the moment. I've become more smart in the last 3 years than I have been in the previous 10.
Did you know me before those 3 years?
No, I think you're one of the points. And another friend of mine, Leaping Larry L.
I thought you were saying you didn't. You hadn't. I thought you were denying it. I was trying to be a smarty pants and say it was the opposite.
No, you've emboldened my brain.
No, don't be ridiculous.
True,
But
or way of thinking. I think you have. You've changed my way of thinking.
That's nice. I think you've changed my way of thinking too. I mean that.
I really think you should stop drinking beer in the morning.
I mean it. It's a good way you have. In fact, it's funny how this is like completely not where this conversation was going to go, but it's funny how when you know somebody super well, it's the same with a partner or like a family member or a really good mate. And I've still, there's a mate who I had a long time ago, I was very good friends with, who's no longer kind of in my life for various reasons. Just distance and like time and whatever.
But you got the internet.
Yeah, but apart from that.
So why'd you ditch this person?
You are such a pain in the bum. Not the point of the story.
Not the worst thing you've ever called me.
Not the point of the story.
Right.
However, her way of seeing the world, I still filter some things through it. Like she and I were just such good mates. And I've got a few other mates who do live overseas or whatever, who I was, like Mel, who I lived with forever and stuff, who I'll see something and I'll think of something and then I'll just put their filter over it and I do that with you a lot.
Good.
Like in my life, you have that role quite often for stuff. And I think it's quite useful.
Like Instagram, what would I be? Like maniac filter or
maniac
dickhead?
filter?
Or
no.
The oppositional filter?
Sometimes oppositional, because sometimes you and I, not oppositional so much, but just like you will come at something from a completely different perspective.
Like childcare.
Like childcare?
Are we going there? This is the week. It's our week
No,
anniversary, by the way.
we're not going back to that.
Sure.
But
nothing was resolved.
Oh, Stuart. No, but things like, okay, this is going into more detail than you probably, but remember when we had a job in old media once and we used to have to imagine, we used to have to do phone call, people would call in.
Yeah.
Your filter for call in, my filter for call-ins word was different from yours.
Filter how?
So I'd go, I know, let's talk about such and such, and we'll get people to call in and they'll blah, blah, blah. And your filter, I don't trust anyone's filter more than yours for that.
No, at least I've got one good filter, call-in filter, which is becoming obsolete.
You've got more than that. But anyway,
What's
point
in your
is,
phone, numbnuts?
what is in my phone is that your smart spouse and your clever friends can raise your IQ. And I think there is stuff in this article that is completely ridiculous. For instance, the whole concept of IQs. Everybody knows, blah, blah, blah.
Well, in fact, speaking of old media, I had to do as part of the pranks that the idiots that I used to work with made me do, was an IQ test.
I am not one of those idiots because you know how I feel about pranks. Yes.
No. And I was
you were a Mensa
genius. Yeah, I'm Mensa.
No, literally. You were
spell Mensa.
Mind you, do you know what, my friend? That was an internet test. And you never...
Well, we all live on the internet now, Lorin Clark. I think that's our reality.
Yeah, I don't think I'd get that high. It was.
No, because
I'm
you're
not
not
surprised.
as smart as I.
No, I'm not. I don't think
you had a good upbringing, true. But I had to learn.
This is
from
Dickensian
the
story, is it? From two twins separated at
You've
birth.
got to pick a pocket or two.
You know,
Sorry about that.
You know, I know every word to that song.
Well, I apologise for your upbringing.
Because I was the Artful Dodger in the grade 6 play. Yes, I was. It says here, intelligence long thought to become fixed at about 18. Now, see that anyway, but provided people have stimulating lifestyles, according to a leading psychologist, it can grow throughout life. And households where people talk, challenge, Stu, this is what we're always saying, joke and share cultural pastimes can boost the IQ of family members by several points. Similarly, workplaces that impose intellectual challenges on staff can, over years, raise their individual intelligence. So that's the thing that you and I have spoken about, of like not believing, not just going with the flow and like, actually being able to be challenged and have arguments without our entire fabric of
taking offence.
Their being completely falling away. Yeah. People who share a home or workplace with dullards, that's a good word, for any length of time risk seeing their own IQ enter a sharp decline because of lack of stim.
And that is so very true.
Stuart, I'm so sorry about today's podcast. If people want to find us, they can find us.
Feeling a bit dull.
Dullard at stupidlybig.com. Stupidly Big on Facebook. Stupidly Big on Twitter. Stupidly Big on
What's
in
stupidly
iTunes.
Smart? Stupidly what?
Stupidly Big, my friend.
A bit not sharp.
A bit blunt.
Yeah, I can't even say that. Well, is that a word? Was blunt a word?
Yeah, blunt is a word. Stu.
What's your
you
name
need to
again?
go and have some breakfast.
Yes, person sitting across from me.
Well, I'm glad it's not just me. I've ruined everything today. I'm terribly sorry. Stu, see you tomorrow. And I won't touch the thing with the...
Could you?
Yeah, I'll just stay right away from all technology. Bye-bye.
Well, apologies.
Yeah, sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye.